Alrighty, here we are today, June 6, 2014, and this is my gracious audience here, Natalie, Kim, and Mike, and I'll be telling them about Frank Sinatra. And now, the end is near. And now I face the final curtain. My friend, I'll say it clear. I'll state my case, of which I'm certain. I've lived a life that's full, and I've traveled each and every highway, and more, much more than that, I did it my way. These words were spoken by Frank Sinatra in his song My Way in 1969, as he has just announced retirement and was reflecting upon a lifetime in the entertainment industry. By creating pop music that appealed to the masses of young people in an industry traditionally focused on serving adults, Frank Sinatra's style and image provide the blueprint for future artists that persist to this day. Today, I'm going to provide you with some general information about Frank Sinatra's background, as well as the life and legacy he lived, and as well as some of the controversial moments of his life. The hot topics that continue to embroil the legacy of Mr. S, and that we will touch upon today, include his alleged affiliation with organized crime bosses, as well as allegations that he attempted to dodge the World War II draft. Born Francis Albert Sinatra in Hoboken, New Jersey in 1915, Frank developed an interest in music at an early age and was singing professionally by his teens. Recruited to join the orchestra with Tommy Dorsey, a big band leader popular in the day, Frank was named Billboard Music's Vocalist of the Year in 1941 and went on to produce 28 top 10 albums in the United States. Frank formed the Rat Pack with close friends Dean Martin, Sammy Davis Jr., and others, who toured around the country and around the world, acting in movies and performing concerts, bringing enjoyment to millions. The music and film he created spans over 55 years, as he was working up until his death in 1998. Known as a flirtatious playboy, Frank was known for high-profile relationships with many in the Hollywood industry, including Mia Farrow, Judy Garland, Marilyn Monroe, and others. This led to 4 marriages and 3 divorces. He has 3 kids, and one bears his namesake, Frank Sinatra Jr. Fans affectionately refer to him with many nicknames, including Old Blue Eyes, The Voice, and Chairman of the Board. One of the more hot topic issues that has plagued Frank Sinatra's legacy is his affiliation, is his allegations that he dodged the World War II draft by paying upwards of $40,000. Others accuse him of even puncturing his own eardrum with a needle because a doctor declared him unfit for military service, the categorization of F4, which the military deems you unfit to perform. During the 1940s, as many in America were overseas fighting, Frank Sinatra enjoyed fame, money, and women, often leading to him being scorned by many men and loved by many women. Jean-Pierre Humbach quoted in his 2012 biography, Frank Sinatra, saying, "I think Frank Sinatra was the most hated man of World War II, even more than Hitler." This refers back to what I was saying about men kind of resenting the fact that Frank was making millions of dollars and having the best time of his life, as many Americans were dying overseas. Another important issue that many resent Frank Sinatra for is his involvement with many Cosa Nostra mafioso leaders. His family hailed from Sicily, and his first wife, Nancy, was the cousin of the top henchman for Willie Moretti, the Genovese family crime boss. In 1947, Frank took a trip to Havana, Cuba, to meet with many Sicilian crime bosses, which the media caught wind of, and eventually led to a more than 1,200-page report by the FBI led by J. Edgar Hoover that details, over 50 years of surveillance of Frank's life. Upon his death, the report was released, and no formal involvement was found, but nonetheless, he still partied and invested and did business and had family gatherings with many crime lords. and many today still believe that he was a member of some such organization. In the 2001 edition of the Rolling Stone Encyclopedia of Rock and Roll, Rolling Stone magazine describes perfectly the qualities of Sinatra that have led to him becoming one of the greatest icons of the 20th century. Rolling Stone says, "Not only did his freely interpretive approach pave the way for the idiosyncrasies of rock singing, but with his character, a mix of a tough guy and romantic vulnerability, he became the first true pop idol, a superstar through his music. He has established a persona audience found compelling and true." So, in conclusion, Frank Sinatra was an undeniable cultural legacy. He produced over 50 movies and 28 top 10 albums, and many today still enjoy his work. However, he was involved with many controversial issues, not the least of which were supposedly avoiding the World War II draft and having ties to mafia leaders. One great quote that really leads back to the beginning of how Frank just did everything his way was spoken by Bill Clinton at the G8 summit after Frank Sinatra's death. He was quoted as saying, "I think every American would really have to smile and say that Frank Sinatra did it his way." This is very true, and this is the message of my story.